Modern science allows us to understand that the underlying nature of an addiction to pornography is chemically identical to the heroin addiction. Cocaine and heroin provide an instant rush of dopamine to your brain, giving you that euphoric, feel-good effect. So does porn. But porn is more dangerous than cocaine and heroin because unlike most addictive behaviors such as alcohol, drugs, and gambling, porn has no barriers. Psychologists and addiction experts have found that if an addiction meets fewer and fewer of what is known as the 3 A's of addiction, it's easier to become an addict. First, accessibility. Second, affordability. Third, anonymity. Most addictions, like alcohol or drug addictions, will have one or two of those. But cost is often the biggest barrier for most addicts. But what is astounding is that porn meets all 3 conditions. Accessibility. You can go online and watch unlimited amounts of porn within seconds. Affordability, it's free. Anonymity, it's on your phone or computer, and no one will ever know. Knowing this can help you understand why porn is so dangerous. The environment for a porn user to become an addict is the easiest of all known addictions in the world. Your brain views sex as a top priority, not alcohol, drugs or gambling. When you give a porn user unending novelty for free, he will abuse it, not because something is wrong with him, but because it's wired into his DNA. And since your brain cannot differentiate the difference between porn and real sex, then the porn user is only doing what he is supposed to do. It's not his fault that he is aroused by porn and watches dozens of scenes. Let's take this example for instance. The main barriers of alcohol are the age limit, the cost, and the hangover. What if at any age, with the press of one button, you could order an endless amount of alcohol to your house? No one would ever know how much you drank, and the next day you would have no hangover. Yes, in that case, we would all be alcoholics. Now imagine a world where every type of alcohol was free, and no matter how much you drank it cost you nothing. This is the world of porn, since there is no age limit, it costs nothing, and no one will ever know if you watched it. The psychologists say addictive behaviors will meet some barriers. We have already discussed cost. But there is also the barrier of privacy. If you drank a bottle of whiskey before or during work, then people would know something was wrong with you, and you did get caught. Yet if you watch porn, no one will ever know, and surprisingly, the porn usage is mostly done on mobile devices. Why? Because it's typically viewed in the privacy of your room. I bet your friends and family have gone years without ever knowing that you have been watching porn, and that you may have a problem with it. Now, because the barriers are so low, and it's a free, for all online, there is the perfect environment for an addiction to develop. Let's get this clear, porn is a sexual stimulant, and it's the most dangerous kind of stimulant in the world. Porn use and drug use have a lot in common. When cocaine users escalate their behavior, they need bigger and more frequent hits of cocaine. When porn users escalate their behavior, they need more extreme porn more frequently. You need a bigger dose to keep generating the same dopamine reward. In practice, porn sessions become longer and more frequent. Your brain tries to make up in quantity for what it cannot get in quality. An extreme user may spend hours each day watching porn. Eventually, it can get really weird and taboo to become something violent, disgusting, dangerous, or even illegal. Or possibly, it gets to the point where a man goes off the computer and starts to engage in strip clubs, prostitutes, and illegal sex work. Violent material can feature degradation, verbal abuse, rape scenes, and serious physical and traumatic injuries to women. Disgusting material can feature incest porn, sex with animals, urine, feces, or anything objectionable that will produce the desired effect. Dangerous material is anything where you or the performer would be in trouble if caught, such as material with underage girls, or sneaky pictures, or a video you took without the person's consent. It can take years to develop this level of porn usage, it's not something that happens overnight. But if you look back at your porn use, you may see that it slowly started with casual sex, then moved on to anal, and then turned it into more violent, disgusting or dangerous scenes. Next time you watch a porn scene that you like, consider how extreme it is in violence, disgusting elements, and danger. So guys, stop watching porn and start to do something productive in your life and start to working on your goals.